Right, now we'll move on to another type of errors which combines two or three parameters here: addition, subtraction, division and multiplication. So these are propagation of error. Propagation of error, or we call it as combination of error. Combination of error. So we are combining two values. So let us see one by one. One is in summing, in sum or addition. Now in sum or addition, if z equal to a plus b, if z equal to a plus b, then the maximum absolute error, maximum absolute error in z is delta z is equal to delta a plus delta b. Delta z equal to delta a plus delta b. Let me give you one simple illustration in summing or addition. Right. Now we are supposed to find the total resistance of two resistances which are connected in series. We are going to find the total resistance with its error measurement. Right. This is example. Let R1 resistance 1 is given as 200 plus or minus 5 ohm, and R2 is equal to some 300 plus or minus 6 ohms. So leniency is here 5, it is 6, 200 ohm and 300 ohm, which is having some corrections, which is plus or minus 5 plus or minus 6 ohm. Now we are going to find the equivalent resistance of these two. Right, just sum up R equivalent equal to 200 plus or minus 5 plus 300 plus or minus 6. Now take AB outside. So 200 plus 300 and tolerance is plus or minus 5 plus 6. So final answer is 500 plus or minus 11 ohm. 500 plus or minus 11 ohm is the addition, that is propagation of error as far as additions are concerned. Right, this is one simple illustration. We will go for subtraction or difference. In difference, similar to addition, if z equal to a minus b, if z equal to a minus b, that is the difference, then the maximum absolute error in z is equal to again delta a plus delta b. So maximum absolute error in difference is again z equal to delta a plus delta b. Now let me give you one illustration, simple illustration. Temperature of two bodies measured by thermometers are, temperature of two bodies measured by thermometers are T1 equal to 40 degree plus or minus 1, 40 plus or minus 1 degree, and T2 equal to 60 degree plus or minus 1.5. So 1.5 here tolerance is degree centigrade. So degree centigrade, right? So what is the error in subtraction? Error in subtraction. So difference here. So T equal to T2 minus T1, which is equal to 60 plus or minus 1.5 minus 40 plus or minus 1 degree C, which is equal to 60 minus 40. This is A and B, and then plus or minus 1.5 plus 1. So what is this? 60 minus 40 is 20 plus or minus 2.5 is the tolerance while taking subtraction. So here absolute errors are concerned for this, which one? Addition and subtraction both are similar. Third, multiplication or product. So in product, same example. If z equal to ab, in first case a plus b, in second case a minus b, now product a b, then the maximum relative error, here relative error we are taking it as the maximum relative error in z is delta z by z equal to delta a by a plus delta b by b. Now what is the percentage error for this? Multiply by 100, that's it. Delta, this is in terms of percentage error for same multiplication, it is delta z by z multiplied by 100 equal to delta a by a multiplied by 100 plus delta b by b multiplied by 100. So this gives you percentage error. So relative error is expressed in terms of percentage, is called percentage error. So this is the case for product or multiplication, right? In division also, so before that we will give some illustration for this. Suppose you are going to find area of a field, area of a field or glass plate or paper, or its area of a field I am, so which involves product. What is area? Area is length into breadth. So area we know, length into breadth. So this involves multiplication. So we'll go for one example. Now let the measured value of length is equal to 5.7 plus or minus 0.1 centimeter, and the measured value of B is equal to 3.4 plus or minus 0.2. So we are measuring in centimeter. So area we know, area equal to L into B, area equal to length into breadth. So multiply length into breadth, 5.7 into 3.4, which gives you 19.38. Since we are having only one decimal places in the given data, so express this in one decimal places, rounding off. So it is equal to 19.4 centimeter square. Stop with this. Now we'll go for relative error and percentage error. Right now, delta A by A equal to delta L by L plus delta B by B, or delta A equal to delta L by L plus delta B by B into A. A we already calculated. Now delta A equal to, substitute the values, 0.1 by 5.7 plus 0.2 by 3.4 into 19.4 we already calculated, which is equal to 0.0175 plus 0.0588 into 19.4, which is equal to 1.48. Now rounded off to 1.5. Now A equal to 19.4 plus or minus 1.5. So inclusive of correction, right? Centimeter square. The fourth is division or quotient. And if z, again, if z equal to a divided by b, a division b, then the maximum relative error, maximum relative error is equal to delta Z by Z equivalent to delta A by A plus delta B by B, which is similar to product or multiplication. Product or multiplication. What is the percentage error here? Again, delta Z by Z into 100 equal to delta A by A into 100 plus delta B by B into 100, which is similar to product. I will give you one illustration. In measuring the current in a given circuit or resistance in a given circuit or voltage in a given circuit, we are applying Ohm's law. We are already aware of Ohm's law. What is Ohm's law? V equal to IR. V equal to I into R. Now you are supposed to find a resistance by giving voltage and current. So resistance becomes V by I. So this involves division. I will give you one simple illustration. Let V equal to 100 plus or minus 5 volts. V is voltage measured in volt. So V equal to 100 plus or minus 5 volt and I equal to 10 plus or minus 0.2 amperes. So current is measured in amperes. Now we are going to find what is the percentage error or error in calculating resistance. Right. So what is the formula? Delta R by R equal to delta V by V plus delta I by I, or delta R equal to delta V by V plus delta I by I into R. Now substitute these values. What is given? So 5 volts given. 5. So R is, sorry, V is 100 plus or minus 5. So what is delta V? Delta V is 5. So 5 by 100 plus 0.2 by 10 into 10, because V by I here equal to, what is V? 100 by what is I? 10, equal to 10 ohm. So R equal to 10. Now again simplify. It is 0.05 plus 0.02 into 10, which gives you 0.07 into 10, which is equal to 0.7. So R equal to 10 plus or minus 0.7. So this is our value of R with its error limit. Power. So exponents in power. If Z equal to A power M, then the maximum relative error, Z is given by delta Z by Z equal to M into this power, M into delta A by A. Suppose the equation involves more than one power or more than one parameters, right? Suppose, so generally, if Z is given as A power P, B power Q by C power R and D power S. Suppose all 4 parameters which respectively having P, Q, or S as their powers. So how to simplify? So for this is for one parameter. If 3 or 4 parameters are involved, what you are going to do? So do the same. So delta Z by Z becomes P into, so your power is P into delta A by A plus Q into delta B by B plus R into delta C by C plus S into delta D by D. Right? So maximum percentage error, again you are multiplied with by 100. So delta Z by Z into 100 equal to P into delta A by A into 100 plus Q into delta B by B into 100 plus R into delta C by C into 100 plus S into delta D by D into 100. You will get the percentage. Right? We will go for one simple illustration. Right. If a physical quantity X is expressed as A cube B power 4 and C square root D. So X is expressed in terms of A, B, C, D in by the respective powers as 3, 4 whole square and root. So how to find the percentage error in this case? Now let us suppose A is having some 2% error, B is having some 3% error, and C is having 4% error, and D is having some 1% error. A, B, C, Ds are respectively having 2% and 3%, 4% and 1% error. So how to calculate X, the physical quantity which is expressed, which involves A, B, C and D. So percentage error for this case is delta X by X into 100 equal to, so what is the power here? 3 into delta A by A into 100. So this is already expressed in percent. So you can write it as 3 into delta A by A into 100 plus next term is 4. B is 4 power is 4. 4 into delta B by B into 100 plus 2 C square. It is 2 into delta C by C into 100 plus D is within square root. So root is half. That is power of D power half into delta D by D into 100. Now substitute all the values here. Delta A by A into 100 already given. So 3 into 2% plus 4 into 3% plus 2 into 4% plus half into 1%. That's all. Do simplify, which is this is 6% plus this is 12% plus this is 8% plus this is 0.5%. So add all these things. So error is percentage error for this combination is 26.5%. So in powers you are taking the general form as, if A power m is given, A to the power m is expressed as delta Z by Z equal to m into delta A by A. So for combination of 3 or 4 parameters you are writing like this, you are getting the answer as 26. So in this way you are going to calculate the error. This is error measurement, right? This is for +1 examination point of view and even for your competitive examination also. You be thorough with these errors and how these errors are calculated. Okay, with this we will put an end to this session. Meet you again with one more new topic in my next session. Right, until then, goodbye.